Welcome to the Author Spotlight Show, a platform dedicated to celebrating remarkable women who share their purpose and their passion to make a difference in this world. My name is Gail Watson. I'm founder and CEO of Women Speakers Association, a global community of women who use their voice to powerfully inspire others. Today, we're talking about a brand new book called Voices of the 21st Century, Women Empowered Through Passion and Purpose. And this book features extraordinary women from various backgrounds and walks of life who share how their messages merge from their life experiences. With passion and purpose, you will be inspired to embrace your own power, to break barriers, and create a better future. These women in this book are a testament to the strength and collective voice of women in shaping the world in which they envision. So today we're going to have a conversation with the co-author of Voices of the 21st Century, Women Empowered Through Passion and Purpose. And you are going to love her. So first of all, let me just ask you, have you ever had someone doubt your dreams or what you do? Do you ever think to yourself that you can't do it? Well, this is a woman, you want to meet this woman because she's experienced just that. So please join me in welcoming best-selling author ARhonda Osborne. Welcome.
Welcome. I don't know why, but hey, okay, there it is. I was
Okay.
trying to take the little caption off. Sorry
All right.
about that. Welcome, Gail.
Yeah, super excited to have a conversation with you because ever since I met you and the title of the book, Passion and Purpose, that's you.
It is.
100%, 100%. So you share a story I never imagined because you're someone that, I mean, you literally open your story up with, out of all the people, I never thought you'd make it. Ouch. So tell
Mhm.
me, what inspired you to share this story?
What inspired me was number one, speaking to you. And once I found out what the title for this year's book was, I knew that it was something that I had to be a part of because I'm constantly empowering women. One of my favorite mottos is empowered women, empower women. I live by that. And I just believe that as women, we really have to practice and be intentional about making sure that other women are secure in whatever space they're in. And we have to stop being so competitive and recognize that everybody has something to bring to the table, no matter how big or small. And really, we all have the same story. So it may not be to the letter the same, but there's always a piece of my story that I can relate to from yours.
Absolutely. But you literally open up your chapter with, out of all the people, I never thought you'd make it. Where's that statement from? And
Mm.
how has it
It
sat
comes
in you?
it comes from someone that I gave my heart to a long time ago. And just one of those people that over the years they never disappear. You always seem to find yourself having conversations with them, but it's also a part of your past. And as you evolve, they're still kind of like at this standstill. And rather than embrace the fact that you're evolving, they just keep forcing you to remember who you were, where you've been. And sometimes they don't even realize that they're saying things that are really actually offensive and insulting. But meanwhile, you're steadily moving forward at the same time.
Right. The best revenge is success, right?
The best revenge is to do better. Yes.
All right. So I want you to envision there's a woman somewhere halfway around the world from you, and she's
Mhm,
reading your story and she's going, oh, yeah, she's talking to me directly. What is it
mhm.
that you want her to take away from your story?
What I want her to take away from my story is don't let her lying eyes fool her. What she sees is not what it is. It's all a mirage. It's just like, being out there on that hot sunny day and it looks like the water is on the ground. And when you get to that spot, there's nothing near. Same thing. It's just a mirage. Do not let your lion eyes fool you because you are way further than you think you are. That's what I
And
want her to know.
well, that's a very powerful message. And I'm glad that you were able to push past, those words that you originally heard. And I mean, you're a beautiful, caring woman. I mean, think about the work that you do in this world. You're a nurse, you're in
Hmm.
ministry. That is
Yes.
all about pouring yourself into people. Let's talk
Yes.
a little bit about how those two primary things in your life, how they work together and how that shows up and represents you.
Well, they show up and represent me in a couple of ways because as a nurse, caring is just what you do. Unfortunately, society has made it seem like it's more about the money, but really, a nurse's heart is well beyond school. It was in her heart long before she even became a nurse. So caring is just what nurses do. And then from a ministerial standpoint, because we deal with a lot of women's issues and women's topics when we do ministry, it's always to uplift, encourage, and just really, really give someone that nudge they need to understand, no, you can do this no matter where you are. Pick up your feet and move. Do not stand there. Just move. And what you shall be, you already are. You just have to see it manifest. And
Mhm.
it's like making them really believe that with everything within them. I can remember when I was a CNA, and I talk about my friend who's a doctor in the book. And I can remember being a CNA, and I can remember her. She's like, no, because you need to go to nursing school. You need to be a nurse practitioner. You need to do this. And she had this whole plan mapped out for me. And as she was saying it, in my mind, I'm thinking, what is she talking about? But she saw who I was long before it evolved into what it is today. So, you just have to understand what you shall be, you already are. And it's gonna manifest. It's gonna manifest.
What you shall be, you
You
already.
already are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm. So what do you
Yeah.
say to that person that said too long ago, "I never thought you'd make it"?
I laugh. Laugh. It's comical. And what I really say more than anything is, I expect you to say that because there's nothing else you can say except that. I mean, I understand like it would be simple to say, "Oh my God, you are doing so good. That's amazing." Blah blah blah. But you have to think about it. If you're the person at the standstill, you're not going to be the one to say, "Oh my God, you made it." That's going to come from that person who's a forward thinker, not the person who's sitting there getting mold on them. They're not going to say that. They just want to kill your spirit and
Well, I
make you
hope
think that you haven't, done anything that matters.
well, I hope that they see what you have just done as a co-author,
Yes,
best-selling co-author of Voices of the 21st Century Women Empowered
yes,
through Passion and
yes,
Purpose, and this book goes
yes.
global. So way to go.
And they will get
That
a free copy. That person will get a free copy.
I love that. Rhonda, you're so funny. um, hey, you know what? We need to get a copy of your book. Where can we get it?
Well, you can go to contact us at gmail.com. That's for my ministry platform, Hour of Power. And that's how I get a lot of business contacts. So HOP, that's all caps, contact us at gmail.com.
Okay. And if you're listening right now, definitely pick up a copy of this book for yourself and read more about ARhonda's story. But not only that, maybe pick up 10, 20 copies
Yes,
to gift out. Write a personal
yes,
note, gift it to somebody. Maybe somebody else is feeling that they need this inspiration. They need a Rhonda's heart to help inspire them. Or if you know some other nurses out there, what a great gift to
yes,
let them see one of their peers,
Yes.
showcasing such a positive, beautiful attitude.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
ARhonda, you're so awesome, always positive, always smiling, your big
Yes.
bright smile all the time.
Yes. Yes.
Um, before we go, do you have a final message for us or any words of
I
wisdom
do.
that
I do. It's a scripture, one of my favorite scriptures. And this is what I want to say to the person who doesn't think it can be them, who says, I never imagined, who can imagine, right? Who can imagine? So it's First Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9, and it says, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man the things that the Lord has prepared. And I want you to get that word in your heart, the things that the Lord has prepared for the saints who love him. And so that's why I can prove to you that who you are, you understand what you shall be, you already are, because it was already prepared for you to be in that place. And you can't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I was just sharing recently that sometimes I have to pinch myself when I see where I am today and where I've come from, but it was already done. I just had to wait for the manifestation.
wow, and that's a beautiful piece of scripture. And what I have to say is, what I really like to acknowledge with you is you see, I just see the joy in you, like just
Thank
a
you.
true joy,
Thank you.
and it's beautiful. It's a light in this world, you know.
Mm,
So
thank
your
you.
patience that you you know, if you work in a hospital,
I work for a hospital system,
a
but we work in home health care. So
okay.
it's even more sensitive.
So what a gift you are to so many, being able to walk in. You're just this light. So
Yeah.
thank you for imagining and being all
Yes.
that you can imagine.
Yes. All
I
that I couldn't imagine. All that I
uh,
couldn't imagine at the time.
I know.
Yeah,
But
it
you
brings tears to my eyes whenever I say that scripture because even now, it's so many more things that have been prepared that haven't manifested yet. So it brings tears to my eyes.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right. So thank you for opening up your heart and sharing it with all of us and writing such an intimate piece in this
Yes.
book. That was just beautiful. And I'd like to thank everybody who's watching. Uh, get in touch with ARhonda. You see, she's a beautiful heart and will welcome you in.
Yeah.
And so get a copy of her book and gift it out. A
Yes.
truly a beautiful
Exactly.
gift for sure.
Yes.
All right. So
Thank
you,
you so much, Gail.
oh, thank you. 100% thank you. Like you just, so contact her at HOP. So hop
Contact us at
contact us at gmail.com. Get your copy there. So thank you. And wherever you are in this world, we want to wish you a great day.
yes.